And on the mound for the A's in this one, Luis Morales.
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Just about ready to roll. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Hey, ha! No, that missed.
Morales, 23 years old, and he was born in Cuba. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. McNeil gets it to first. One out in the top of the first. Colson Montgomery now at the plate.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Hee-haw!
Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Here comes Aaron Judge. Big time power. And a swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting the nod for the White Sox, Jonathan Cannon. What should we keep an eye on here?
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack pitches up in the zone, this lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
That one lifted to left. And a quick out, number 1.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Oh, great stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. 2 down, base is empty. Here's a big power threat. Nick Kurtz. Hit hard, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
No, that's out.
Brent Rooker, the next to hit, takes ball 1. This to third. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Munetaka Murakami. The 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now it's Austin Hayes. That one missed. Jackknifes out of the way. Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
No, that's a foul ball.
No score here in the second. Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Kyle Teal. That one fouled off. 0-1 now.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And a swing and a miss. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the A's designated hitter, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's gonna.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Oops, throw goes to third, and the runner holds. Makes a sliding stop. There's one. Goes to second, safe there. Shea Langoliers, the next to hit.
That's a ball. That's a ball.
The A's looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Ground ball left side. Slings to first in time. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Soderstrom at second with 2 down. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, and 2 now. That's to third. Man at second. On the ground. Base hit into center field. Coming home. He scores and they have the lead. And they'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Man on second, 2 down. A little bit low.
No, that's down.
And that is ball 1. Foul ball there. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
now 6 strikeouts in a row. So up next for Chicago, Derek Hill. Swing and a miss. That one fouled off. And the 0-2. This to center field. That one gets down for a hit. And a man aboard.
Batting ninth, third baseman
Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Quick move to first. Hill back in on a dive. Pitch out, but no action. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line. High throw to first, and he can't reach it.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Swings through the sweeper. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Luis Angel Acuna.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it.
And that one gets away at the plate. Up with it, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay. Here's Acuna now. He's 0 for 1. Liner, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Hurts swings through it for strike 1. Ground ball right side. Murakami takes it to the bag. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Runners at second and third and 1 out. Brent Rooker up next for the A's. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. And a foul ball. Line drive. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. In there safely. And they lead by 3. Next is the designated hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. In the air, right field. Should be extra bases. And that ends the inning. Start of the fourth, so up now for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Ball.
And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Swings through that.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. The White Sox down by a pair, top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Stepping in, Munetaka Murakami. Foul ball. That one ripped, but foul. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. Liner snagged at first. One pitch and one out. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. Up and in, ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that should be extra bases. Backhand, but he can't pick it up. And he'll pull into second safely.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really...
Oh, now this one gets way at the plate. The throw to third. He's in there. Langoliers up to third on the wild pitch. In the air to left center, and it's into the gap. He makes the grab. Runner tagging and heading for home. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 2. So no one on after the sac fly. Carlos Cortez will hit next. And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th. So now it's the White Sox DH, Austin Hayes.
You know, these
That's
White
down,
Sox,
that's a ball.
as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Next offering is fouled back.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Teal, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He'll touch them all. And they're on the board. It's 3-1. And here is Sosa to the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they don't get the out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing
makes the catch for the second out. So up next, Miguel Vargas went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in there for strike one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That misses. 1-2 to count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. White Sox draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. Home half of the 5th. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson.
You know, these A's doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
The other way. Base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Acuna. Long run, nice grab. And there's one down. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz. 1 for 2. Man at first, 1 away. Swings through that one. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And he hits a ground ball right side. And foul ball. Another 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Brent Rooker. That one pushed foul. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And the inning is over.
You see, that's fake. Believe, that's all you need. Can't sleep, but I dream. It's a must. You see, eyes wide open. I see.
Top 6. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Luis Angel Acuna. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Tyler Ferguson.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Stays alive. The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Sliced hard but foul. The Athletics leading by 2. And we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Pitch misses. Ball 2. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Safe at second. He legs out the double.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Here is Aaron Judge. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Good eye right there. And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The relay to third. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Next to hit, Munetaka Murakami. On the ground to short, Wilson. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
The 0-1.
No, that's inside.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure.
That's strike. Bottom of the inning. Now the A's designated hitter, Tyler Soderstrom. Tyler Gilbert into the game.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Fought off foul. In the air, left field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Lawrence Butler digs in now.
Lawrence Butler.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run.
He's in there.
But it's not in time. Base hit. 1 out, man at first. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Swings and misses at the sweeper. That clips the corner.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say it's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
That's out number 2. Jeff McNeil stands in.
For the A's, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Carlos Cortez up next for the A's. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first, and that is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Kyle Teel. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Mark Leiter Jr. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Sometimes it takes a couple of pitches to get a feel, especially when you move from that bullpen mound into this game mound.
Late swing, foul to the left. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a big swing and a miss.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. Swings through that. Leiter in his 6th season. He features a sinker, a splitter, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a slider. In the dirt, ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The A's trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Derek Hill getting ready to hit. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. A little out front there as he swings through it.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. McNeil gets it to first. That ends the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jacob Wilson.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Montgomery handles, throws to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off.
No, that's it.
That one blasted deep to right. Carrying well. See you later. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they add a run. It's 4-2. 1 down. Nick Kurtz up next for the A's. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result.
Murakami tossed to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. So up now for Chicago. Vargas. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Scott Barlow.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
This one popped up. Wilson under it. 1 down. Back to the top of the order now. And the batter now, Luis Angel Acuna. 0 for 3 in this one. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And a foul ball. 0-1 down. Swing and a foul out of play. Out towards right center field. Acuna coming on. But the second baseman calls him off. And there's 2 away. So up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the A's designated hitter. New pitcher for the White Sox, Sean Newcomb.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Left field, and that'll get down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Just missed.
Ball.
Soderstrom gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Just off the inside edge.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
In the air out towards right center. It gets down, a base hit. Soderstrom rounds second on his way to third.
Up next.
Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Swung on, broken back grounder to third, and it goes just foul.
In the infield at the corners,
No,
don't be
that's up.
surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next one
Ball
off the
inside.
plate inside. Ball 2. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Save! And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Carlos Cortez up next for the A's. And first offering is fouled off. Right side. Gets it to first, and that is that. All set to start. Judge comes up empty there. And time called prior to the 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Murakami now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. High fly ball, right field. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Out towards right center field. Butler on the move. And that is the ball game. Morales with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure.